This is a camera move filmmakers should remember, the composite cam. In the movie Nosferatu, directed by Robert Eggers, we see the camera rise with the character Thomas as he ascends the staircase of Count Orlok's castle. The camera follows him until it gets to the top of the stairs, where it then decides to push past him, going into the next room, seemingly of its own accord. Thomas then steps back into frame and walks to the right as the camera follows him. There are two interesting things about this shot. First, the movement seems impossible due to the architecture of the building. And it was impossible because what you are actually seeing in this shot are three camera moves stitched together in post. The first camera move is the rising action on the stairwell. The second is the push forward, and the third is the truck right. All three of these shots were shot on a Scorpio crane, which allowed for very precise, steady movement. The second thing I found interesting about this camera move, though, is the motivation behind its movement. Why does the camera just seem to blow past Thomas here? Usually the camera in a film follows the action, it does not lead the action. But I'll let DP Jaron Blaschke explain why he did this.
And the other thing is that, I kind of like to do is not really follow action. Like the camera's the boss.
But I like that when the camera is doing its own thing and then the actor catches
yeah,
up.
it's a little more interesting than simply following action, and if someone kind of dips down to pick something up or whatever, it's just let them do it.
The idea of the camera being king is not one that I think works in every situation, but it is definitely a philosophy to consider when determining what your camera is looking at and why it's moving.